3 ideas of blockchain project you should launch in 2023. Well, first of all, don't launch a private or consortium blockchain project. This is so 2018, and also it is useless. Some companies like Maersk stopped their consortium blockchain project this year. But what should you do instead? Here are 3 ideas. Idea number 1, especially if you work in the luxury industry. Launch a blockchain protected certificate. It can be a certificate of warranty, authenticity, ownership, anything. Basically, it's the digital version protected by blockchain of these old paper certificates. A lot of big brands are going to announce such launch, so don't be late and start to work on a solution. With blockchain solutions, for instance. Idea number 2, create blockchain-based carbon certificates. In some countries, it's already becoming a legal requirement to declare how much CO2 you have emitted. But even if it's not mandatory in your case, I can tell you that it can become a competitive advantage. How so? If you are ready to make committing statements about it. And this is the kind of things that I help my client with. I turn simple declaration into committing declaration that have legal value and can be audited. And this makes a lot of difference, since it turns a simple data into a proof. Talking about compliance, here is my third idea on how you could use blockchain to do a project in 2023. Use blockchain to be more compliant. An example of a thing that I have implemented for amazing luxury brands is the protection of intellectual property using Bitcoin. And thanks to blockchain, now they are able to protect much more creations, which creates an actual competitive advantage for them. Another example can be to create a proof of consent. For instance, when you collect a customer's email and you need to keep a proof that the customer accepted that you could send them some emails. Or if your company has business in Europe, you should know that from 2024 you will have to have certified invoices. And blockchain is actually a very efficient and cheap way to certify invoices. Let me recap those 3 ideas. 1. Certificates for luxury goods. 2. Carbon emissions certificates. 3. Proofs to be more compliant. I believe those ideas are amazing differentiators, and the latest you will implement them, the more risk you take to lose market shares versus your competitors, who, I can tell you, are already working on those topics.